Here on the Appomatox River at Farmville, Virginia, where Longwood University is. We have gone to the High Bridge State Park, dropped our bikes, and came back here, parked the van, and now we're gonna do this river. We haven't done it in a few years, and the last time we had to jump over some logs and stuff, but it's flowing pretty good. And it's not a rapid, it's just a flowing river. But if all goes well, in a couple hours, we're gonna pop out and get our bikes and then bike back here and have ourselves a little adventure on a beautiful Saturday. Whoop, whoop. All right, boat is tempered, meaning we got it cold. I had to put a lot more air in it. See how this goes. The High Bridge, which is an old railroad, turned into a rail-to-trail system, and as we expected, the river is blocked, so we're gonna have to figure out a way to get around it. But once we see this bridge again, it is going to be our takeout in the state park. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Oh, just dirt. Oh. All right, first one down. Whew. Paddling this river is seeing how all the trees adapt as they slowly erode into the river. It's amazing. You can see like their root structure, and half of them they curve back up and create new trunks. You know, like maybe a branch becomes the new trunk. It's amazing. The bluebell's blooming right here along the river. It's really pretty. High Bridge State Park. I think that there's gonna be a beach over there underneath it, but the bridge is pretty tall. So our bikes are up here, and then we're gonna ride across this with the rafts and start making our way back to the car. We never had to get out of the boat. We were able to get under or around all of the obstacles. Across the rapid, and here we are at the beach. Nice. That's pretty cool. Barracuda packs up real nice and little, and then the out there pack, the straps that go on the side, can go across as well.
That is a cool feature of that pack.
Yep, and then the two come together. There's one on the top and one on the bottom. And so if all goes well, go.
But then the question is, are you going to be able to ride your bike with it configured like that?
As long as you lean forward.
What about your helmet? I don't know. I'm going to have to see that.
You have to see it in action.
Yeah.
So.
It'll work great for trekking up to our bikes.
Yep. That's it. Pack raft.
Chip is testing it out, and it does seem to be working. The pack raft is nowhere near the back tire, and he can move his head around, no big deal. Good thing he doesn't have full suspension today, but he doesn't need it.
We are now up on the High Bridge, and there's the river we just paddled down. Alright, so the paddle gear has been stashed in the woods, and now we are heading to some fun mountain bike trails from the High Bridge State Park, which is We're probably 2K or something like that away from downtown Farmville. So we just ditched them, and should be pretty fun. The trailhead's right there, goes a big loop. Tons of fun. Whoa. Big log there head high. I'm gonna move that log. The other way you can put a pack raft on an out there pack is you flap a brain over it, cinch it down. But as you can tell, it sticks out. So if you're bushwhacking, you're gonna want it vertical. I'm gonna try this and just see if it's any different on the bike riding like this.
Yeah, just be careful not to hit anybody on the trail.
Yeah, pass by somebody and whack them in the head. All right, this is the Outdoor Adventure Store. It's basically a bike shop. They do bike rentals. And also the guy in there, super cool, his name was Tim, and I was having a problem with my brakes. And I brought the bike in, and he totally was like, oh, let me just throw it up on the stand, we'll take a look at it. He helped me sort it all out. I tried to pay him, he wouldn't even take any money because it was really quick. But either way, if you're in Farmville, stop by this bike shop, say hi, rent a bike if you need one. And then also right across the street when you're done riding is Charlie's Waterfront Cafe. And that's where we like to go and have drinks and dinner afterward. Yay. There's also parking right down there next to all those big white trucks. You can park there if you want to go ride the trails and everything. See ya.